Hey, how's it going? It's September 10th, 2022. This is your Daily Sweet Talk. Is this a stupid question? So I went to the dollar store and I got a toothbrush. This is a precursor to the question. For $1.25, because the dollar store is stupid now. Because I wanted a toothbrush with a thin enough handle that it would fit in my Garfield toothbrush holder, which most toothbrushes do not, but really cheap toothbrushes do. Because they're based on like really old designs for toothbrushes, I guess. I don't know. The first time I used it, it tasted a little off. It didn't. Toothbrushes shouldn't really taste like anything. It should taste like the toothpaste. I feel like it was like a little more. There was a little more something there. It reminded me of when I use a new sponge for the first time, and it's like not dried out, like when you leave a sponge out. And then when I put it under the water, it's like there's some suds coming out of it. So there was clearly something in the sponge. That's what it felt like when I was using the toothbrush. It reminded me of that. Maybe it just reminded me of that. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But my question was, if it was washed, like worst case scenario, if it was washed with bleach, how bad would that be if I used a toothbrush that was washed with bleach a while ago before it was packaged, and now a long time later I'm using that toothbrush? How bad would that be for me? What would the amount of poisoning be that I get? So I posted that on No Stupid Questions, and I don't remember what the response was. This is a weird precursor to this topic. All right, let me check. They were basically, I think the responses were just like, get another toothbrush. And it's like, no, that's not. It's not what I'm asking. I mean, it didn't get a lot of traction, so it didn't get a lot of different types of responses. Yeah, someone said you'll be fine. So there you go. That's a good answer. But I feel like a lot of the answers I see on this subreddit, to the stupid questions, which is what they're for, because the point is that there's no stupid questions. Like sometimes people don't know things. Another question I might ask. This is the first time I posted this subreddit, but another question I might ask would be like, how much am I supposed to spit while I'm brushing my teeth? Like, because I used to, well, whatever. I feel like there's a lot of stuff. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I'm not doing completely correctly. That it's just kind of like, just things people know, and it's like, well, I feel like that's what that subreddit's for. It's like, I feel like I should know. I mean, maybe I'm doing this wrong. I don't know. How do most people do this? Like, maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. But I feel like the reaction to questions like that on that subreddit a lot of time are kind of go against the spirit of the subreddit from what I've seen, which are like, they're not calling people stupid or anything for asking the question. That would go against spirit, but it's just like, is this a serious question? And every time I see that, I think, yes, it is. I mean, of course, it's a serious question. That's. It may seem like a silly question, but that's why they posted it on that subreddit. It's just, I don't know what my point was here. This is something I was thinking about. Like, I feel like people want to laugh at the questions, which is, I mean, they're laughable questions, but it's like, people come there to not be judged for their questions. That's what the subreddit is for, because some people not everyone knows everything, you know? Maybe you can, and the thing is, some things cannot be Googled. How what am I supposed to Google? How much I am supposed to spit while brushing my teeth? You know, I can't think of another example. There's other things like that. I mean, how am I supposed to wash my dishes? How do I get the? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can Google that, but there's just like, there's certain things about day-to-day living that it's like, this seems like is this a thing that is Googleable? This just seems like a not even like a question. I don't know. So you try to ask it there, like this little detail about day-to-day life. It's like, is this, which is not the only, there's other types of questions you can ask on there that are weird. Like, maybe you don't understand this thing of, I don't know. But it just feels like when people are like, is that a serious question? It kind of defeats the purpose of the sub. I don't know.